Hello, everyone! It's time for Skybyte.
Cool. I'd like to give you a rundown on Skybyte, but I actually never finished RID 2001. He's a shark. He likes poetry. He wants Megatron Senpai to notice him.
Well, that's words. I don't know how else to describe that but words.
Go suck a lemon.
Oh boy. Why
He's
you
the
want...
only of RID 2001 that escaped RID 2001.
Really?
Scourge still has to fight Nemesis Prime for the role of evil Optimus. The Autobot brothers haven't been seen in God's name. Well, in God knows how long. Fucking Rail Racer wishes he had a modern release. And Ruination is only brought back to sell people more Bruticus.
Anyway. We're going to head into this and see where the hell we're going. Because I'm the conductor of this train. Whether you like it or not. Oh my god. He's not a conductor, he's a ringleader of a circus.
Okay, but what is it to ringlead a circus than to conduct the crazy train?
I'm the captain of the ship.
I am the captain now.
No, you're not. Anyway. Let's head into this.
Who's the baddest shark around? Who's the smartest shark in town? The Basics has the answers, as this week, just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water, we take a look at the cult
ran a Facebook column?
poet, Skybyte. The original Skybyte toy was
I kind of like
released
this
in the year
toy.
2000
Gel Shark.
as part of the Japanese original
Metal
series
Shark.
Transformers Car Robots. The figure was a recolor of the 1999 Transmetal 2 Cyber Shark from the Beast Wars toy line.
Really?
Transformed into a biomechanical
Most of RID
great
2001
white shark.
Is just
In
I
Japan,
know
the
it's just a
character
bunch
was
of
known
other
as Gel
toys.
Shark. But when the series
there's
was
some
imported by
originals.
Hasbro in
Not a lot.
2001 and given the new title Robots
Like
in
8 or so.
Disguise,
I do like a
Gel
lot of
Shark
the
was
designs
renamed
in the show, though.
Skybyte.
Yeah.
As seen in the Robots in Disguise
were
animated
careful to pick
series,
designs that hadn't
Skybyte
been
was the
used.
second in command of
Well, they work
Megatron's
really well
small
here.
team of Predacons who battled Optimus Prime and the Autobots on Earth at the
Like,
time
I
of
like
the
this
millennium.
design of Optimus.
In theory, Skybyte was a cunning, merciless, and fiercely intelligent
he's the
warrior
latest Hasla.
whose
I just
beast
put
mode's
down money for
abilities
him.
to both fly and burrow underground made
Oh.
him a triple threat across land, sea, and air.
Skybyte and
But
Threat
in
don't belong in the same
practice,
sentence.
He was a luckless loser for whom little ever went.
I like that he's like
Too
on the
theatrical
seashore in
for
his
own
bot
good
form.
and prone to panic
In
when
his
things didn't go his
animal form. Alt form,
Yeah,
whatever.
way. Whose
Skybyte's a joke in this show.
Huh. Like Team
He took
Rocket?
hostages and then formed a Stockholm Syndrome relationship with his hostages.
So he's like Team Rocket or something?
Yeah, kind of.
constant failures were the source of much of the show's comedy.
Oh my god, he's
Skybyte's
blasting
other
off.
defining characteristic was his love of poetry, particularly haiku, and he
What?
also composed poems of his
Dickens.
own.
Would you like to hear my latest work? The Cobalt Ocean roils. Zephyr's blow cold and another hapless foe is crushed beneath my heel.
Your imagery is derivative. It lacks semiotic cohesion. And the
Oh.
hapless foe is you.
He's so angry about that.
Optimus is right, though.
It's that last semi-aquatic cohesion.
Yeah, no. Optimus has been on Earth for a good while too, and he's going to talk shit. You know, there's a lost dub of this show.
Really?
Yeah, they had to redub it after 9/11 hit, after they aired episode 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a lot of buildings being knocked down in the original version.
Yeah, I heard something similar happened to, what was the movie? Lilo and Stitch. See, originally the chase between the spaceship and the other spaceship was supposed to be a spaceship and an airline cruiser.
Oh no.
But as soon as they saw what happened, they immediately just called up the studio before they even said anything. They said, "We're working on it. We'll get it fixed." So you get why.
Yep.
As the series went on, Skybyte came to fear that he was in danger of being replaced as Megatron's right-hand man by the far
I'm in
more
danger.
competent Scourge.
Please never do that again.
No promises.
And Scourge.
Which only drove him to greater extremes in an effort to discredit his rival and prove his worth to his leader. Which in turn only led to bigger failures, as Skybyte's desperate attempts to gain approval repeatedly backfired on him in increasingly embarrassing ways.
He accidentally
Some
shocks
particularly
himself.
high-profile screw-ups, like the time he took a tower full of humans hostage and then had to save them from a disaster he caused, or when he accidentally released the Predacon's human prisoner, Dr. Onishi, even caused the humans to think that he was a good guy.
Oh my
Though
god.
initially mortified, Skybyte eventually realized that he quite liked having someone look up to him, and when the other Predacons were imprisoned at the end of the series, Skybyte managed to evade capture and swam off into the sunset to enjoy
Who are
life.
these other goofs?
The three Predacon brothers, also Transmetal 2 figures repainted.
Oh.
Gas Skunk, Night Scream, I think, and Slapper, who we can't say because his name refers to a naughty profession in the UK.
Oh.
He's up there with Slag in terms of names that they can't use.
Okay, let me see.
Who's the coolest shark in town? Skybyte, that's me.
Oh my god.
And then subsequent Japanese
Skybyte
material
was
indicates the
breakout
second
character of
Megatron's
Robots
back.
in
He'll come
Disguise,
running.
a lovable underdog who quickly became a
I'm not surprised he would go running as soon as Megatron comes back.
That said, Gigatron, as he's known in Japan, actually reformed?
What?
Yeah, no, he apparently rekindled his old friendship with Optimus Prime and is now part of a three-man combiner where he forms the big-ass hand.
Okay.
And yeah, Skybyte just immediately flips sides because he's loyal to Gigatron. He doesn't really give a shit about being evil.
hit with
Scored
fans
for not
and whose
being an evil
pocket-
son of a bitch.
Oh, he was just straight up evil.
who quickly became a hit with fans and whose popularity would
You can
grow.
you sometimes like not just a villain, but someone that's silly and goofy. Like a
Also,
goofy
it's
one.
really hard to get better than that time. The three Predacons were all showed up disguised as Autobots, and they all dresses up as Optimus Prime. But it's okay, because Skybyte's also there, and he's also Optimus Prime.
What the hell?
well beyond the confines of the often overlooked series.
Yes, it
That
is
said,
often
it
overlooked.
took
I remember
quite
it just a
while
tiny
before
bit.
his fan favorite status would translate
Yeah.
into any new appearances or
Just
toys.
wedged between Beast
It wasn't
Wars
until
and Armada.
2010 that a new incarnation of Skybyte would be introduced as an exclusive toy
Oh.
released at that year's official
I wish I had
Transformers
it.
convention, BotCon. The
That's-
figure was a recolor of the shark-themed Decepticon submarine
Let me quickly check the
Sharkticon
price.
from 2004's
BotCon Skybyte. That's not too bad.
How much is it?
Oh, there's one for like $100.
Oh, yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I think because he was originally part of the convention that year's box set, which also isn't that bad. It's like $500 for the whole box.
Yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, forward.
Transformers Energon.
Oh shit, there's an
As
autographed
seen
Skybyte
in
for
the
sale.
convention's exclusive
Oh, nice.
comic book, set within the continuity of the original 1980s Transformers cartoon, this new version of Skybyte was a
Yeah, the theme was
creation
Generation
of the
2.
alien Quintessons,
Oh.
built to lead their Sharkticons. But in terms of
Okay.
personality, he was functionally identical to the Robots in Disguise character. Later stories released through the Transformers Collectors Club saw this Skybyte ally himself with fellow Quintesson creations, the Generation 1 Predacons,
Oh,
with whom he
interesting.
would go on to found the Predacon faction seen
So he's one of the
Beast Wars.
founders. That's kind
In
of
this
silly.
timeline, yeah.
Over the next few years, Skybyte's persistent popularity
I don't really
continued
like
to
that
bear
design.
fruit. In
that's
2011,
lugging up
a
a Skybyte.
Transformers animated
I
version
know.
of the character was introduced in that year's BotCon comic. And in 2012, an online fan vote saw him shortlisted for the Transformers Hall of
Was he
Fame.
in
Though
Legends?
sadly he lost
that
in
what
the
that
final
artwork was?
round of voting to Wheeljack.
Oh,
But
damn.
only 1 month after that, the character
Fucking
made
Wheeljack.
his
What does Wheeljack
debut
have
in
that
the
Skybyte
pages
doesn't?
of IDW Publishing's comic books. In this continuity, Skybyte was a Decepticon who had abandoned the war when he could no longer stand the atrocities committed by his side. He returned to Cybertron after the war's end and formed a musical partnership with the Autobot Jazz.
What?
It was post-war, yeah.
But he's so silly looking. He's just in shark mode singing.
They better have the panel of him and Waspinator.
I'm sorry, this looks
his
goofy to
poetry
me.
for audiences at McAdam's old oil house while Jazz played bass.
He played
He would remain
bass.
a regular background character for
There
the
it
next
is.
several
What the
years.
hell? Is that Waspinator?
Yeah.
They're
Doing
just...
karaoke night.
Oh my god. He's still in shark form, too.
IDW's comics, later relocating to Sanctuary Station, a space station commune for peaceful Decepticons in Earth's solar system, where he
Nice.
continued to pursue a career in the arts. Eventually, he would meet a heroic end defending Sanctuary against the armies of the planet-eating Unicron.
Oh.
In
Oh wait, I want to
2014,
see his line right there. What was it? All life ends one day. A precious few and know of it. What it means that... Yeah! Poor
In
Skybyte.
2014, Skybyte received a brand new figure in the Transformers Generations toy line.
Cool.
The first that wasn't just a retool or a recolor.
Yeah,
of
he was part of the
pre-existing.
Thrilling
As part of the
30
series'
anniversary
celebration of
line.
the Transformers franchise's 30th anniversary. This figure was subsequently released in Japan as part of the Transformers Legends toy line, prompting Skybyte to appear in the tie-in manga published alongside it, which continued his story after
Can
the
you
end
tell
of
when
the
it was
Robots in
published?
Disguise cartoon.
Yeah! Dear God. It was just published.
God, I fucking hate Age of Extinction Optimus's design.
It's not great.
And that's coming from a guy who's normally who the night theming is a plus to, everyone.
Here's the thing. I love good knight designs. That was not a good knight design.
Legends toy line.
The issue
prompting
is
Skybyte to
all the car parts were just piled on his back.
Pretty much.
appear in the tie-in manga published alongside it, which continued his story after the end of the Robots in Disguise cartoon. The manga sent him on a series of dimension-hopping adventures, including a visit to the goofy parallel universe of the Legends world, which culminated in him joining the Autobots' dimensional patrol to help protect time and space from evil.
Cool.
In addition to these various ongoing comics
Skybyte.
appearances, Skybyte would also continue to occasionally pop up in unexpected places. His original Robots in Disguise voice actor, Peter Spellos, would reprise the role for a short video released through the Collectors Club's
that's
Vector
so nice.
Prime Q&A column in 2015.
I think he passed.
And a super
sadly.
deformed figurine of Skybyte was released in the Tiny Titans line in 2016. Now, in 2019, Skybyte is
this
about
toy
to
actually
make
looks
its
good.
first return to TV screens since Robots in Disguise in the second season
It
of
looks-
the Transformers
it looks a little
Cyberverse
simple, but it
animated
looks
series, with
okay.
multiple new toys in the accompanying toy line, which rather ominously describe the series' version of the character as a harbinger of doom.
What?
Oh my
The
god, his
Cyberverse
voice actor
cartoon
was also
depicts
Sky.
Skybyte as the Decepticon rival of the Autobot Jetfire, and we'll see the two
Huh.
enemies being played off against
I haven't
one
seen
another
the new
by
Jetfire
Starscream
design.
for his own ends.
It's pretty G1-esque.
Fans' love for this shark
That's okay.
earned his place in history. Our hero, Skybyte.
He's definitely earned his place in Transformers
Those are
history.
the basics on Skybyte,
Yeah.
and that's my attempt
Yeah.
at a haiku.
He took
Let's hear you write
Cybershark's
one about him in
mold
the comments.
and
Let me try again. Click the like
yeah.
button. Support me on Patreon.
He's also currently the featured article on TF
Subscribe
Wiki.
for more. Nailed it.
You tried to do a haiku there. That was okay, Chris. Anyway, is there anything else you want to add about Skybyte?
I swear to God, there's a more recent one, but right. He's actually gonna be in the next show, Cyberworld, that debuts on YouTube in July. I'll take what I can get.
Understandable. Anyway.
I shoot you.
Oh my god. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. And if you want, like, comment, subscribe, and also the Patreon. If you guys really want me to, react to Beast Wars over on the Patreon, then go over there and just start, like, I don't know, give me $1. Like, if we get, like, 5 new people, or maybe 5 new people to give me at least $1 Patrons and start saying, I really want you to, react to it on one of the posts, then I'll do it. I see all your new posts over there. Anyway, thank you all so much, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye, guys, and take care of yourselves, alright?
Well...